Hey everybody, Michael McGregor here with a Sensible Living podcast. It is September 1st. I'm in Thermopolis, Wyoming, enjoying a little getaway from my normal routine. So let's have a little conversation about National Preparedness Month, which is September. Ready.org has kind of designated September as National Preparedness Month. We just got done with a huge hurricane down Louisiana. It's actually hitting New York, the New York City area right now, and that was Hurricane Ida. A lot of things to take into consideration with that. Power outage, people's flooded, people had to leave their homes. Your area, do you have to worry about hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, pandemics? What do you have to worry about in your area? And these are things that you need to talk to your family about. And part of that, if you need to pack up and head out, do you have a route? Do you have an evacuation route? For some of us, if you have to exfil, do you have primary, secondary, and tertiary routes to get you out of your area? If you watched on the news, you could see that the highway was backed up. I mean, they were showing pictures, gas stations. People were standing in line to fill up gas for their generators. They didn't have gasoline stored up. These are things that you can do and start making plans for. How much gasoline should you have in the event of emergency so you're not racing to the store to get gas, to get food, water, medical supplies? Do you have these things on hand? Does your family know where to locate them if you're out of town? What if you travel? I have friends that they're not always home. They're on the road, they're traveling, they're truck drivers. Does the wife at home, do the kids at home know what to do? These are important preparations that you need to put together when you start your survival plan. And everyone likes to talk about the zombie apocalypse, the EMP. Let's actually come down, let's get out of prepper porn and all that scary, boogaloo stuff, and focus on real dangers. Hurricane, blizzard, tornadoes, flooding, wildfires. Wildfire coming in your area, if you're up in the mountains, they tell you get out, you got 5 minutes, if you're lucky. Sometimes you got 3 minutes, you got to get out of here. If you see the fire, you think about maybe packing up ahead of time and leaving, kind of getting your house in order, maybe somewhat protected, but at least getting most of your important documents and stuff. What's your plan? And this is one thing that you need to start thinking about through September. They kind of designate the 1st through the 4th, or the first week of September. Make a plan. Sit down with your family, sit down with your loved ones, and make a plan. Have a contact list. If something goes wrong, I contact these 3 people. Those 3 people contact their 3 people. You get that, they used to call it like a phone chain. I can't remember what they used to call it, but reverse 911 type thing. How many people are in your group? How many people do you need to notify? How many people are going to help you evacuate? How many people do you need to help evacuate? These are important discussions that you need to start making now. If the corona pandemic, the COVID-19, scandemic, plandemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, didn't teach you anything, you're failing to learn important concepts that we need to take into consideration, that at any moment, something can happen to keep you from the stores, to keep you from getting food, water, toilet paper. Lord forbid, an upper respiratory infection causing explosive diarrhea. They had to buy toilet paper because you never know when that was going to happen. Panic. That's still the milk, eggs, and bread bunch. They don't have a plan, so what do? They buy milk, bread, and eggs and toilet paper because I'm at least doing something. You're panicking. Remain calm. When everyone else is screaming and freaking out, look for the calmest person in the room. Watch what they're doing. Plain and simple. That's what I'm here to talk to you about, is sensibility on your whole plan. Let's stop worrying about zombies and let's start focusing on what can happen today. hurricane, tornado. We're going into the winter months. Blizzards are right around the corner. What's your plan? Blizzards, for the most part, are fairly easy unless you get stranded, and that leads into having car kits, and that's going to be one of our discussions later on. Not today, later on, another video. We're going to have car kits for those snow days, getting stranded in a car. If you get stranded in a car and you can't get dug out, do you have something to keep warm, to sleep in? Do you have a shelter system that you can set up inside of your vehicle? These are things to think about in your planning. So right now, sit down with your family, with your friends, with your tribe, with your mag, and set up that plan. That's what you need to do. Who do you contact? Who do you get moving? You know, who needs medical? Who needs prescription drugs? You know, hurricane. What about looters? You know, everyone talks, do you have self-protection? That should be part of your plan. I'm on the road. I'm traveling on the road. And I carry, as you can see right here, right there. That's a basic first aid kit. I mean, we got major boo-boos right there. That's a minor EMT bag. There's also, I got my water with me. I have personal protection that I keep with me all times. Not only that, everyone always asks the question, what are you carrying today? And, clear that. Oh, yep, that's right. We're going to clear it. Okay? As y'all can see, we cleared it. Okay? Nothing in there. So, what am I carrying? That's my Glock 30. Okay? 45. Always carry personal protection. Okay, folks? So everyone always asks that question. And yes, as you noticed, let's put that. I don't play games with popping the slide and catching in the air. You know what? I'm clearing my firearm. I clear it. I let it hit the floor. I pick it up later. I redo it. Yes, I carry my personal protection. Okay? Everyone wants to know about the pew-pew. There, you got to see the pew-pews. Okay? It's there. So, I also, here's something crazy. Yeah, always have sunglasses. Oh, she's cold. She's cold. I'm chasing her out of the. I got the AC blasting back here. Yeah, it's 80 degrees today. I got the AC set, I think, to 60. No, I'm kidding. It's set to 70. She thinks it's 53. The wife is here. So, I carry the personal protection equipment with me. Knives, I got my Minuteman kit is with me, okay? I know I always talk about that, but, we also, right here, comms. I actually have my comms with me.
Channel mode.
Right there. I got the bow fang. So, even when traveling, I have personal protection, way to stop plug holes. I can make holes, plug holes. I can communicate. Keep these things with me all the time. I have basics, sunglasses, protect the eyes. There, see, this is so much better that I cover my eyes. I hate talking to cameras without sunglasses on, but it's rude to be indoors wearing sunglasses and stuff like that. So you get my old man tired eyes. And I'm gonna admit, I'm tired this week. We've been nonstop all week, just traveling through Wyoming. We've gone from Cheyenne to Thermopolis to Cody to Yellowstone, Old Faithful, back down to Cody, back down into Thermopolis. Tomorrow we're heading out. We're heading through Lander back to Cheyenne, and then eventually getting home. Been a wonderful break from everything, but even on my vacation, I'm still working. I'm still getting information out there, and that's what this channel is about. That's what the podcast is going to be about. We're going to go back to we're going to have the podcast and the YouTube channel going. And it's just going to be kind of how-tos, sit-down talks about setting up your mutual assistance groups, being, part of September Preparedness Month. I figure it was a great time to relaunch the channel and get things going. I'm not going to go rambling on for an hour like some of the other guys do. I mean, I find it maybe entertaining, but sitting there listening to someone in the rain talking on their porch for an hour, That's great for some. Maybe eventually I'll get as popular where I can do that and people will actually listen, but I think I can keep most of your attention for maybe about 10, 15 minutes, and then you're off doing something else. So with that, I'm a little over 10 minutes tonight. You all be safe. Start your plan. Get your contacts list going. Start your evacuation plan, primary, secondary, tertiary. Let your contacts know what's going on so you all have meet points, and then you can go from there. And with that, as always, watch your six. I'm Michael McGregor. Till next time, be safe out there.